Well, good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, September 25th. Just like that, this month is almost gone. 5 more days. Hard to believe. But we have some birthdays today. Today is Aurora's birthday. So, Aurora, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aurora. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Caden, who is Lainey over at Lainey's Life. Caden is her grandson. I know you're helping your grandma since she had her knee replacement surgery, Caden, because you're such a good young man. You really are. I see how helpful you are already, so I know that your grandma's counting on you, and I know you're doing all you can for her. But today's your birthday, so it's all about you today. Your grandma can fend for herself today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caden. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I know you're still going to take care of your grandma, but have a great birthday, Caden. It's also Connie Scheitel, Shytle. Connie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Connie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And that's it. Oh, Linda Berkowitz. Linda, I almost forgot you. How could that be? It's Linda Berkowitz's birthday, too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all 1, 2, 3, 4 of you have a great, great birthday, but we have an anniversary today because today is James and Terry Evans' anniversary. I don't know how many years, but it's their anniversary today, so happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great, great anniversary, no matter how many years it is. I've had another long day today. It's like, we went to, Mary went for her, we thought was going to be her final hurdle for her liver transplant. Now Mary needs a liver and a kidney transplant. She needs them both. So we had to coordinate the two of them. So we're bringing her downtown Detroit, which is probably, by the time I leave my house, I left my house at 8:30 to pick her up for a 10:15 appointment. She lives probably about 25 minutes from me. So by the time I picked her up and got her there, we got there just in time for the 10:15 appointment. But, and it was they have valet parking. They have a parking structure, but it's so far away, and there's no way, they have wheelchairs. It's like they have a gazillion million wheelchairs there. So when we got in line for the valet parking, which is $10, which is well worth it rather than walking all that way, because you got to walk for blocks and blocks before you can, and then you still got to pay. I don't know if you got to pay for parking. Maybe you don't have to pay for parking. I don't know. We never did it. We always valet. But it took us probably 15 minutes just to get within sight of the door. And so I told Don, because Don had gone with us, I said, Don, you get out, because Jim drove, because I don't drive downtown. It's past my 30-minute comfort zone. So Don got out, went over, got a wheelchair, and then I said, we'll just meet you up at the office there. And by the time we got up there, and we got the valet ticket and that, we got up there, they had just taken Mary in. So we had to talk. First we talked to the physician's assistant, and they came and they did some tests with Mary. She was in there for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then she left, and then the actual liver doctor came in, did some tests, and talked with her for probably another 20, 25 minutes. And then she told us that she's definitely on the liver transplant list, definitely. But she has to get the clearance from the kidney doctor, so it's another appointment next Friday that she has to go to. But all of her numbers look good, and it's more or less a formality to go over and get the sign-off from the kidney doctor. Why we couldn't have just done that today, I don't know. But anyway, we didn't have an appointment, so we have to bring her back next Friday. I guess Don's sister's going to bring her next Friday, because Denise is having her hysterectomy tomorrow, and she can't drive. And then Mike is going hunting next week, so he won't be home. And so Don's sister said that she would take him, because Jim might go up north bow hunting, so he might not be here either. So, and I'm not going to drive down there by myself. Christy works, so Don's sister said that she would probably take her. So then we got all done with that. Then we had to wait for the dietitian to come in, and the dietitian came in and talked about everything. So while we were doing that, I asked the one nurse, I said, can you validate our parking? Because when I went the first time with Mary, when I brought her the first time, they validated my parking, but they didn't validate it for my brother, and then they didn't validate it for Denise. So when the lady asked me, and when I asked the lady today, I said, will you validate my parking? And she says, well, I don't think we do that. And I said, well, they did it for me last time. And she says, really? And I said, yeah. I said, just tell them I'm old and feeble. I'm going to play that old card as much as I can when I can. And so she says, she just kind of laughed and she said, well, okay. And she come back and she validated it. So I saved $10. I don't care. It's $10. It's 10. I mean, I wasn't going to be paying it anyhow. Mary was, but I saved her $10 by playing the old lady card. So we did that, and then when we were going, it was during rush hour, so it was longer. And then there was construction on the freeway, so they had us take a detour, as Jim calls it, a détour. So we did that, and so it took even longer than it was like, oh. So then when we were leaving her, we finally dropped her off at her place. It had to have been about 1:30, and we were coming home. I said to Jim, I said, I don't feel like, why don't we just go out for breakfast? Which I know it was 1:30, so we went to our little place by us, and I had an omelet. They call it a rooster's omelet, which is ham and cheese basically, and it's stuffed with hash browns. I probably ate half of it. I had one piece of toast and a glass of milk, and then I was full. I was really full. And then we stopped by the pharmacist to talk about my medicines because they've been bothering me, and so they suggested that if I take all my normal morning pills that never affected me in any way, shape, or form, take all of them like I normally do in the morning, and then try taking this pill every night at the same time, which I eat my dinner about the same time every night. And she said to try that for about a week and see if that made a difference. So we'll try that out tonight at dinner time, see how that works. Because I took all my morning pills. I didn't take that pill, and I was not the least bit nauseous today. So I'll have to let you know tomorrow how well it worked, taking it later in the day at dinner time, which I think it's a heavier meal, and I'm up a long time afterwards anyhow, so it has time to digest. It's not like I eat my dinner like at 6 o'clock and go to bed at 10 o'clock. I eat my dinner at 6 o'clock and I go to bed about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I think it'll be dissolved enough and it should be fine. And then it's really, at that point, it's at least 10 hours since I've had my other medicines, and so they've kind of worked their way through the system anyhow. But Mary's test, like I said, she seems very optimistic that she should be getting her transplant before the end of the year. The only, thing is, like, since she has to have a liver and a kidney, that they have to make sure that both are from the same donor and they're both healthy. So she says sometimes they might be at a liver donor, but then their kidneys aren't good, or a kidney donor and their liver isn't good. So you got to have both of them. But the bad news is, if she doesn't have a transplant by the beginning of January, then we have to go all these steps again. We have to go all these tests again. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if we can do it again. I mean, it was like, this was months and months and months. So if you can say some prayers that she gets her transplant before the end of the year, that will really be very appreciative. So I went to bed last night. I tried to go to bed early. I did try. I really did try. I tossed and turned, and I ended up getting back up. I went to bed originally at 12:30, and I got up at 1:30. Sat up till 2:30, and then I went back to bed and got up at 8 o'clock with the of the alarm clock, which I didn't like. And then tomorrow Denise has she's going to have a hysterectomy, and so I have to be at her house to pick her up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, why didn't I even go to bed? I could just sleep in the waiting room. I can sleep in a chair. I'm old now. I've mastered that. There's many skills I've mastered since I've gotten old. One of them is sitting in a chair and falling asleep. Because trust me, after I get this video all edited and start uploading it, I'm going to sit back in my chair right here, and I am going to fall asleep. Because you can see in my eyes, I'm a little tired. I'm a little bit tired. A little tiny bit tired. So I'm going to do that. And then Friday I go to the dermatologist. And then I guess that'll be it for a while, I guess. We'll see. Hopefully that'll be it. Depending on what they find out with my things. Hopefully they can take care of them in that day. I'm thinking they're going to take a biopsy or something probably. And I was glad spoiler alert, she deserved to go home because she was not a star on Dancing with the Stars. Is the convicted felon that's embezzled all that money from all them people. And then she's had to wear a ankle bracelet while she was dancing. How they considered her a star, I have no idea. But when she was all done and they got eliminated, spoiler alert, she got eliminated last night, which I don't think is a big shock to anybody. Nobody really, even when she came out to dance, the cheers, even Carrie Abanawa, or whatever her name is, she even made a comment like, you got to give her a chance, and all that crap. I mean, I believe in rehabilitation and all that, but I don't think you have to, like, jump the line and get, like, thousands of dollars a week, because I think they get a pretty good salary. But anyway, when she got eliminated, they said, well, what are you going to take away from your experience here? Usually they say, well, I met some good friends, or I had a good time, or I saw things that I could do that I didn't think I could do. So what did you think about what are you going to take away from your experiences here? Nothing. That's what she said, nothing. Well, you little bitch. Just like, you were getting big money. I mean, I see the old people on there, and I can't say that I do much better, but it's like at least they were making an effort. You were just there for the money, as far as I'm concerned, just there for the money, which I guess you can't blame her for that either. Who's to know? Anyway, I know when I don't get enough sleep, I'm cranky. I am cranky. I'm not even hangry. I'm cranky. I'm just downright cranky. And then to know that I'm gonna. And that other book I was reading, Yours, Mine, Theirs, whatever. I don't even remember the name of it. I gave up on it. I just gave up on it. No. It was beyond me. It was just way beyond me. I lost all track of what was going on. It was making no sense. And Christy gave it a 3. I barely gave it a 1. But anyway, this is the book I'm going to start reading tomorrow when I'm in the waiting room. Because Christy gave this a 5. A 5, no less. First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. It better be good for a 5. The identity comes first. Evie Porter. Once she's given a name and location by her mysterious boss, Mr. Smith, she learns everything there is to know about the town and the people in it. Then the mark. Ryan Summer. The last piece of the puzzle is the job. Evie isn't privy to Mr. Smith's real identity, but she knows this job isn't like the others. Ryan has gotten under her skin, and she's starting to envision a different sort of life for herself. But Evie can't make any mistakes, especially after what happened last time. Okay, this does sound good, but we'll see. It's got to be better than that other one when I didn't even finish it. I'm still going to donate it to the library. Somebody might want to read it. You never know. Let me see how many pages. That's the acknowledgments. We don't care about the acknowledgments. It is 337 pages. Most of Chrissy's books are right around 300 pages that she gives me. So this is next on the book list, First Lies, but I'm going to start it tomorrow. All right, that's going to do it for now. Obviously, I told you I wasn't going to show you my food this week. It has nothing to do with I know it seems kind of coincidental that it's the same week that I had the 0.3 gain. I'm really not overly concerned about that because I just think it was a bathroom issue for one. And also, to me, it's like a maintain. It's the same. I kind of stayed the same, I think, 0.3. And I really have very full confidence that I'll be in the next lower set of numbers. I'm going to lose the 1.4 this week because I really am, even though I'm not showing you, I really am paying attention to what I'm eating. I really am. So, and then Edie and I keep track with each other, so I'm accountable to people other than you guys. So, but that's going to do it. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we will talk again sometime tomorrow. I don't know what time. I might even film from the hospital. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the day brings. Talk to you soon.